everybody, and welcome to today's 6-minute ab routine. We're going to do 6 exercises, 40 seconds, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, okay? It is a dumbbell-based routine, but you can do it body weight if you would like. So, without further ado, I'm going to go through the exercises, and then we'll get started with the workout. So the first exercise is a Russian twist, which is what we were doing in yesterday's workout. So, you want your back nice and flat, and you're going to be rotating round, following the dumbbell with your eyes. You can obviously do it with just your hands, and you can also do it with your feet up in the air, okay? Just really focus on keeping your back nice and flat, core engaged, and using your obliques to twist. Next up, we have a dead bug. So, you will take your dumbbell, you can either hold it like this, or on the outside. You're gonna have your legs up and your arms up like a dead bug. You're gonna pull your belly button into your spine so that your back stays flat on the floor. That's the most important thing for this exercise. Then you're going to extend arms and one leg overhead, okay? Really keeping your core engaged. You don't want your back to come off the mat. If this is too easy, you can do both legs at a time with both arms, okay? With this again, you want to keep your back flat on the floor and really focus on keeping your arms straight and extending your legs. Next, we have a dumbbell pull through. So this is going to be, you're going to be in an upward plank position for this, okay? You're going to put your weight, you can put a water bottle, a towel, whatever you want, okay? You're going to focus on taking the opposite hand through to the other side and lifting it and moving it across to the other side, all whilst keeping your hips as still as possible. If this is too hard, you can just come into this position and just focus on bringing your opposite hand to opposite shoulder instead. And once again, try to keep the hips as still as possible. Next, we're going to go into leg raises. Okay, so this is not a weighted exercise, even if you do have a weight. So beginners, you're going to go into one leg at a time, really focusing on the lower abs to lift up. Everyone else, if you can, you're going to go into both legs at a time, coming up, okay? You can have your hands below your bum if you want for support. Next, we're going to go into a pulsing crunch. So you're going to have your heels like this. Then you're going to have your hands up, and you're going to pulse, bringing your shoulders back down to the mat, up, bring your shoulders back down to the mat. If you're using a weight, holding it like you did with the dead bug, coming up, down, up, down, okay? And then last but not least, we've got two options. Either you're holding a plank, okay, and just pulling your core in, or we're going to go into dumbbell plank taps, which is going to be touching the dumbbell with our hand whilst trying to keep our hips as still as possible. So, in 10 seconds, we will get started on this workout, so get yourself ready on your mat, sat down. If you're using a weight, get your weight ready. In 3, 2, off we go. Russian twist. Remember, you can have your feet down, or you can have your feet up, okay? The idea is to try and move your lower body as little as possible and really focus on following the dumbbell around, like side to side with your eyes, and really using your obliques on the twist, okay? Beginners, don't use a weight if you don't want to, and I will tell you, you're getting to your 30 seconds now, okay? 3, 2, stopping there. You guys stop there, beginners, and take the full 30 seconds of rest. Everyone else, keep going. Really control each motion, okay? 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. 15 seconds rest. We're lying flat down on our mat, and we're going into our dead bug. So if you're using a weight, already start to get that ready, okay? Remember, pulling your belly button into your spine, and that back wants to stay flat on the floor at all times, okay? Off we go. So I'm going to start off with doing one leg at a time and coming back in, okay? Really focus on pulling your belly button into your spine and extending legs and arms overhead, okay? Breathing in, and now as you come back in. Great work, everybody. Okay, beginners, stopping there. Okay, if you're doing both legs, just really focus on extending back and keeping that back nice and flat. against the ground, okay? 5 more seconds, everybody. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds rest. Okay, we're gonna go into our pull through. So you can either just do your shoulder taps if you don't have a weight or it's too hard, or if you have a weight or just a light object to move around, off you go. So we're gonna come up, core engaged, and off we go. Bringing it across, trying to keep the hips as still as possible. I would say looking just sort of straight down ahead of you to keep your spine nice and neutral. Okay, remember, you can go into shoulder taps if you don't have a weight or if you find it too hard, okay? So opposite hand comes across, okay? Not the same hand moving it across, that's something a mistake. Beginners, you are stopping there. 10 more seconds, okay? Three, 2, stopping there. Okay, we've got our leg raises next. Okay, so coming down on our back, belly button pulled into the spine. You can have your hands below your bum for support. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. If you're a beginner, you're going to go into a single leg raise, really focusing on those lower abs to do all the lifting. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. If you can, going into both legs, coming up together and down. If your back starts to lift off the ground before, for example, coming all the way down, stop higher. Just stop there. Just work into the range of motion that you can perform the exercise correctly. And over time, you'll be able to come down. Beginners, stop there, sorry. Everyone else, keep going. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and relaxing there. Okay, we have our pulsing crunch next, okay? So, grab your weight if you want one. Remember, you don't need to have a weight if you don't want to. You're gonna hold the weight just straight above head. And remember, you're gonna lift your shoulder blades off the floor before bringing them all the way back down. Off we go. So, shoulder blades come up and all the way back down. Just shoulder blades coming up and all the way back down. And obviously, you can pick up the pace with this one if you want, but also you can keep it nice and slow and controlled if you find it challenging, okay? So we're just focusing on shoulder blades coming up and down. You can relax your head all the way down if you feel like you're having tension in your neck, okay? Beginners, stopping there. 30 seconds rest before your last exercise. Everyone else, we are now on our last 5 seconds. And stopping there, okay. Putting your dumbbell in front of you. The further away it is, the harder it's gonna be, obviously. Okay. If you can't lift up while you're doing the plank, just hold the plank, that's absolutely fine, okay? 3, 2, off we go. So if you're just holding the plank, focus on squeezing the glutes, belly button pulled in. Everyone else should be doing this anyways. And let's go a bit further actually. Right, keeping the core as tight as possible. You want to be shifting. You don't want to be shifting your hips massively to movement, okay? We're halfway through, intermediates, beginners. You now have 5 seconds left, so keep holding, okay? 15 more seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, and stopping there. Great work, beginners. I forgot to tell you to stop on that last one. Apologies. It went for 45 seconds. Great work. Right, that is today's workout then, and we will see you tomorrow for another one.